Hey, thank you very much, George. Excited for what is to come here. The 4th of July weekend has officially begun. I know it's only the 3rd, but we are here a day early. Everybody's closed. Everybody's off tomorrow for the 4th of July. Let's start off this really long 3-day weekend with a bash. And the city of Spencer, West Virginia continues to do wonderful things for our communities. What they do every single year is a summer concert series. It's a free event every single year. And this year, just like in the years past, over the last 4 to 5 years, they have found a great tribute band to come to downtown Spencer, and the crowds have followed these tribute bands. We have had some tremendous acts throughout the last 4 or 5 years. I think of the Fleetwood Mac tribute band, Fleetwood Mac Mania, the Beach Boys tribute band that we had, the Alabama tribute band. But I tell you what, as a personal aside, this one may be my favorite as my favorite band, the tribute to the Beatles. Beatlemania Magic is here today in downtown Spencer, playing I can't say all of the Beatles hits, George, because they've got way too many, but I tell you what, we watched some stuff on YouTube that the city of Spencer posted. This band is another one of those knock 'em out of the park tribute bands. Beatlemania Magic is ready to take the stage at about 7 o'clock p.m. tonight, right in downtown Spencer. You know where we're at. We are on the Courthouse Square on Church Street. That is where the big stage is always set up, right across the way from the Hungry Moose. I am just so excited to go eat some food from the Hungry Moose, I'll tell you that. Also, the Hungry Moose is open. Backwood Ramblings is open tonight as well. And the city of Spencer has brought Gill's Pit Beef once again downtown, and hopefully everybody comes out tonight with a hunger and ready to listen to some really, really good music. The Beatlemania Magic Tribute Band will take the stage at 7 o'clock p.m. This is a free concert, of course, as always, sponsored by the city of Spencer, West Virginia. Nobody does it like our city, George. It is a wonderful, wonderful place to live, and they provide great music. Another one coming tonight. So what they want you all to do is come down to the Courthouse Square here to listen to some free live music. Bring a lawn chair. In fact, where I am sitting right now, there are already people who have brought their lawn chairs down and secured a good spot to watch this band. So if you're looking to get downtown, bring your lawn chairs quickly, get a good seat. So if you're looking to get downtown, bring your lawn chairs quickly, get a good seat for this event, and bring your hunger. Again, Gill's Pit Beef is down on right now. There are already people who have brought their lawn chairs down and secured watch this band. So if you're looking to get down quickly, get a good seat for this event, and Gill's Pit Beef on the their door will be if you want to walk across the street, get you some good food as well. There's plenty to do here in downtown Spencer. The weather, I didn't get to listen to George's weather report, but I'll tell you what, right now in Spencer, it is beautiful. It's a little warmer, although it's not so humid right now if you think back to last week. But as the evening comes closer, the wind continues to whip through. There'll be no humidity. It is going to be a gorgeous evening in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. So we invite you to come down, say hi to us. We're parked on the lawn right beside of the main stage, and prepare for a great concert here tonight and a great opportunity to celebrate our country's independence, starting it off with a live concert. Beatlemania Magic starts at 7 p.m. We're going to stay live on Facebook and YouTube. We invite you to go there if you are listening to us on the radio, and like, share, comment the video, comment on the video. If you have any questions about what's going on here tonight, I'm going to be talking with some of the city representatives. Hopefully I can get Tracy Keaton, our marketing director. I know I want to get Brent Wilson, who is so integral to getting these live bands here. He is the one that most of the time finds these live bands. So we're going to talk to some people here downtown. Looking forward to another great show in Spencer, West Virginia. Going to send it back up to the studio, George, and we're going to check in at the bottom half of the 4 o'clock hour. Remember, 7 o'clock, Beatlemania Magic. Bring a lawn chair, bring your friends, bring your family, bring a hunger, and enjoy live music in downtown Spencer. Looking forward to those of you tuning in right now on Facebook and YouTube. And here's the way you can help us out. If you look to the right of our screen there, we've got the flyer for you. It's 7 p.m. Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles, the Beatles, some people call them. And again, this is going to start at 7 o'clock. Right now, what we're watching is the stage crew for Beatlemania Magic, getting all of the chords run, getting all of the lines going. I think they're going to do a test here in about an hour. They'll probably get the band up to do a sound check. But you can come down early. You don't have to wait until 7 o'clock because it is food time. And again, the 4th of July weekend starts today on the 3rd. I love that the city of Spencer has chosen to do it this way. Instead of doing it on the 4th, they've moved it a day early. What that does is it gives families a chance to do what they want to do on the actual 4th of July. Because a lot of people may go out of town. A lot of people may bring people into town, and they might not be able to make it down here to Spencer. So the day early is what has happened over the last 4 years, I believe, and it's been a great success. We have had massive crowds for these tribute bands. I don't know how they continue to do it here at the city of Spencer. They continue to find great tribute acts. And again, there's a lot of different types of tribute bands. I was looking at the Fleetwood Mac Mania tribute band and pulled up about 15 different tribute bands. So it's not just one that tries to do that, but we picked, I think, the best one then. I think the Alabama tribute band was unbelievable. The Beach Boys was unbelievable. We just continue to knock it out of the park, and I've watched some of the Beatlemania Magic stuff. They are fantastic. I cannot wait to hear some stuff. If you're a Beatles fan, folks, this is where you need to be in downtown Spencer. If you're in the Roane County area, and if you're in our surrounding counties that follow us, Clay County, Work County, Calhoun County, Kanawha County, Wood County, Braxton County, you've got plenty of time to get down here to Spencer. Bring your appetite. I'm telling you right now. To our left is Gill's Pit Beef. They've been serving, by the way, all day today. I drove by about noon today, and they had the pit going. So they have been serving all day. And I got to give a lot of credit to the Hungry Moose. Darren came back from vacation early to open today just for this event. So I hope you guys thank Darren and his crew at the Hungry Moose and stop in there and get some food because he left his wonderful vacation. The entire rest of the family, by the way, is on vacation still. Darren's the only one that came back to work. And so he is right across the way from us. I'm going to stop over there and see Darren. We're going to go live mobile here at about the 6 o'clock hour. And we're going to go in and see Darren, see how he's doing. We're going to walk across the road to Backwood Ramblings. I'm sure I'm going to get something to drink over there. And we're just going to hang out here in Spencer. We're looking forward to a wonderful evening as far as weather is concerned. The forecast is perfect for today. And as it gets later and later in the evening, as the sun starts to go down, the temperatures are going to drop into perfect summer temperatures. Not going to be much, if any, humidity at that point. There is a breeze right now. It's not uncomfortable if you're not moving. I look up on the stage there. Brett Wilson has got a sweat towel working as he is working hard to try to get this thing helped set up. One thing we do know is anytime the stage is set up, you're going to see Brett Wilson around it. So if you guys have any questions, please do us a favor and put a comment on the comments section. Questions, comments, criticism, snide remarks, whatever you would like to put on there. We'll take them. Let us know you're watching. Let us know if you plan to come down here. Let us know if you've seen Beatlemania Magic before. I know they've been in Charleston. They were actually at the Mardi Gras Casino down in, I was going to say St. Albans, not St. Albans, down at Cross Lanes. But this is the first time they're going to be in Spencer. Boy, Spencer is hopping today. I will tell you that, folks. If you look to the main road, a lot of people getting off work here, and a lot of people, by the way, are not going to work tomorrow. I know there are some people who will still be working on July 4th, but there's a lot of people that will not be working. Again, the courthouse was closed today, will be closed again tomorrow. Of course, with the state of West Virginia offering the 3rd as a holiday as well, so state employees are off today and tomorrow. And there's going to be a lot of people who are finishing up work today but will not have to work tomorrow. So, again, you've got a great opportunity, folks, to come downtown and listen to a free live concert. The only thing you must do is find parking, number one. And number two, bring a lawn chair, unless you feel like standing the whole time, which is fine with me if you've got the ability. Swalby jumped right there.
Yeah, what was that?
Somebody plugged in an active cord, a live cord. Little pop snap there, no big deal. I will say, hopefully we don't get copywritten with the background tracks that are playing right now. Whoever's got the house music going right now, they are playing nothing but bangers right now. Got a little bit of Bob Seger. I'm telling you, it's good stuff, good stuff. I don't know whose set list or whose playlist this is on their phone, but it's good.
We'll get copyright for it.
We probably will.
As long as they don't shut us down.
Yeah, as long as they don't shut us down, I'm happy with that. Of course, we get 17 messages a day on our Facebook account that we're getting shut down by spammers and scammers. That's half the messages we get these days. Actually, probably more than half the messages we get. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you all that, again, with the 4th of July holiday, we at WVRC will be on full automation all day tomorrow, so there will not be a birthday club tomorrow. Now, I talked with Wake Up with Will this morning, and he went ahead and put all of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's birthday club announcements that were in by 7 this morning. He put those in this morning's announcements, and then any that come in between now and Sunday, those will go on our Monday announcements. There also will not be a trading post tomorrow because everybody's got the day off. Well, except for me. I've got to go in and work. That's okay. That's okay. Heavy is the crown, right? We're going to go live again on the radio at the bottom of the 4 o'clock hour, right around 4:40. Going to check in with those of you who are driving home. But we do invite you to stop down here in downtown Spencer. Again, we're on the corner of Main and Church Street. You'll see if you drive down Main Street in downtown Spencer, you're going to see exactly what we're talking about. This big stage. By the way, this stage is the property of the city of Spencer. They found a stage a few years back. They went ahead and purchased the stage. That way they didn't have to go through the whole process of finding one to rent. And I tell you what, the city crew is number one, the best. The city crew, the city workers are the ones who know how to set this stage up. They know how to shut this stage down, and they are the ones that every time we do something like this live remote and these live concerts, they're the ones that bring it all up here. They're the ones that set it all up. They were here bright and early this morning. They were setting up the equipment, they were setting up the main stage. And here's the deal. That's the wonderful thing about the city crew here in Spencer. When everything is said and done tonight, when everybody's all happy and full-bellied, they're going to head on home. Beatlemania Magic is going to head back to wherever they're going next, and the city crews are going to be out here working. They're going to be working to tear down the stage. They're going to get ready to go, and it will be done by tonight, and it'll be Church Street back open again for tomorrow. That's the wonderful thing about the city crew. Again, the city workers, usually they're wearing orange. I'm going to make sure that I see some of them today first. Usually the city crews are wearing orange shirts. That's how you recognize them. So if you are coming down here to this free live concert, please, if you see one in an orange uniform or an orange shirt, just stop up and say thanks so much for what you guys do, because without them, this doesn't go on. It does not happen. We got some instruments being plugged in right now. Maybe get ourselves a little bit of sound check action coming here in a little bit. I wonder who's going to be the first one to comment. That's the question. Has anybody commented yet? Or are we just missing that? I don't even like you now, Swalby. What does that have to do with anything? Swalby says it's hot. I'm like, what does that have to do with anybody commenting? All right, let me look. Is Toby the first one to comment?
Yep.
Tobias. Tobias, are you in Kentucky already? I think, yeah, I just talked to you. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. This guy's an idiot.
Is that what he said? Oh.
Paula Burgess says here.
All righty, good to hear you. Good to hear you, folks. Let me know if you're planning on coming down. Who's planning on coming to the show here tonight? Who's a Beatles fan?
Who was last year? I knew you already said
The
it.
Beatles are my favorite group. Last year's band, was it the Beach Boys last year or the Beach Boys tribute band?
Usually a good turnout for these.
Yeah, these things are usually a huge turnout. In fact, like I said, I would fully expect right around 5:30 to start seeing people milling around, putting their seats down, kind of reserving their place down here on Church Street, and then going to eat. And you've got great options here today. If you're hungry, don't eat at home. Not today. Not today. Start off your 4th of July weekend with some smoked meat. Now, you got 2 opportunities for smoked meat right across away from us, the Hungry Moose. Darren is smoking the meat over there. He's got pulled pork. We're going to see exactly what he has. Normally he has brisket, which I absolutely love, but I don't know if he had a chance to make any brisket since he's been on vacation. It might be a little more simple than that for Darren today. And then to our left, down on Church Street at the far end, close to the municipal building, is Gill's Pit Beef. Longtime supporter of all things Roane County and all things the city of Spencer. Gill has brought his big smoker as well. And again, you can also go across the road on Main Street. Backwood Ramblings, one of my favorite places to go. All right, pulling it up. Yes, so Toby is another one that watched some YouTube stuff. They are very good, Toby. Toby Ford, one of our, again, newly re-elected city council members. I am sorry, Toby, I missed the swearing-in ceremony. I just could not make it there. I wanted to go live for that. But Toby and Dan and Robin and Dave and Steve and all the crews at the city do a great job. And, of course, the city council signs off on a lot of this stuff, too. Toby, I would say that I'd save you some Hungry Moose or some Gill's Pit Beef, but if I take it home before you ever get close to coming back here to Roane County, I'd have it eaten. So I do apologize for that. The Beatles are awesome. Yes, love the Beatles, Patty. Absolutely love the Beatles. See Marsha Corcoran tuning in. You guys were on your way back. Marsha, are you guys coming down tonight? Have you made it all the way to Spencer yet? If so, are you coming down? I'm always getting these later. I'm a little slower.
Toby's Captain Obvious.
Swalby said, thanks a lot, Captain Obvious. He knows that. Oh.
See you, Spencer.
How can you see this stuff?
I think there's a delay.
Oh, there's a delay. Backwood Ramblings. Lotus Energy drinks, sandwiches, iced coffees, ice cream. Yes, yes, yes. Do you know, City of Spencer, exactly what Darren over at the Hungry Moose has? I can't imagine he had time to come back from that wonderful vacation. He's the only one that came back, by the way, to make brisket and stuff.
Let me see if they made any.
Yeah, I don't know if he had a chance. If he did make brisket, that's what I'm eating tonight. I'll tell you that. But if he didn't have a chance, I know he's got pulled pork. I saw him earlier today, and he says he does have pulled pork. And then, of course, you've got another option here this evening, Gill's Pit Beef. If you don't know Gill's by now, then shame on you. He's been to just about every Walnut Festival for the last 30 years, I think. And he comes down for a lot of these special events. Sets up right down at the end of Church Street. He was smoking meat earlier today as well. I saw a line forming around lunchtime. Good to see Sean Boggs watching as well, former Roane County resident. I don't think Sean's coming. He was at Washington Nationals Park yesterday watching a baseball game.
No, Toby, we're not streaming it. Yes, if we're doing the whole concert. I don't think the Beatles management would be.
Yeah, I don't think the Beatles management would like us streaming the entire concert, nor would Facebook. We would get shut down, of course. All right, the Hungry Moose does have brisket. That's it. They also have pretzels and beer cheese. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm eating brisket. I told Darren today at Hungry Moose I was going to eat pulled pork, but now that I know he's got brisket, I'm going to eat brisket instead. So a full menu at the Hungry Moose. Backwood Ramblings has some specials. Gill's Pit Beef has smoked meats. They usually have pork, or they have smoked chicken, smoked turkey, smoked pork. Oh, gosh, they got it all. They got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to talk myself into getting really, really hungry. Again, the stage crew for Beatlemania Magic has got a lot of the chords run. They're starting to plug in some instruments, so I'm looking forward to hearing some sounds coming off the stage here in just a little bit. I don't know if Beatlemania Magic themselves are going to come up and do a sound check. I would assume that they're going to do a sound check, but you know what happens when you assume, right?
Toby wants us to get in trouble.
I know.
Although I don't know the rounds on cover.
Well, I still get mad at this because
Come down here so we.
here's the deal. I'm a radio station, right? I pay many dollars every month for royalties to play music to all the royalty companies. I should be able to play whatever I want. I can on the radio station, but I get on Facebook, they're like, nope, can't do it. I'm like, I own the royalties to this. I pay for it. Anyways.
I don't know how it works for covers. If they're too good.
Yeah, if they're too good, it's going to sound too much like it. So, yes, thank you very much, Darren, for coming back from vacation to open the Hungry Moose. We know who's more dedicated, Darren and Taylor. They're always going back and forth online about they're doing these challenges all the time right now. So Darren is the one who runs the Hungry Moose, and then Taylor is one of the ones who, well, she's the front. She's kind of the one, she's the face of Backwood Ramblings. Now Pam's the one in the back. But Taylor and Darren are siblings, and they're always battling it out for who does better stuff. Well, we know that Darren obviously is more committed right now because he's the one that left vacation. I'm pretty sure Taylor's still on vacation. She just said, nope, not coming back. They left Natalie all to herself over there. I did stop by and see Natalie Kinder. She was a little stressed on Tuesday, running the show over at Backwood Ramblings, but doing a great job. She and Ariety and the rest of the crew were doing a very good job. So those of you watching, I want to ask, send us a comment and let us know if you're planning on coming down here this evening. If you're planning to come watch Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles, let us know if you're planning on coming down. We'd love to give you a shout-out. Going to go live on the radio here in about 7 more minutes. Nate White tuning in. Kimberly Love watching us. Thank you guys for tuning in, even if it's only for a second, to listen to me babble on. I always appreciate all the love, all the support. And I want to thank again the City of Spencer. Obviously, without them, we don't do what we do. They're the ones that got in touch with me and said, come down and promote this event. We've been promoting it, obviously, throughout the last couple of weeks on the radio. But what better way of doing it than doing it live leading up to the show, because there still may be people who haven't heard about it. I'll tell you what, Nate, I'm not sweating. We're in the shade. That's what's up. I feel really, really good. And guess why? I'm wearing one of those breathable, really, really nice polos that you made for us. I do appreciate that. Our broadcast shirts for Rome County Sports provided by NV Graphics and Nate White. He's second to none. Nobody can do what that guy does. He just made some more really, really nice shirts for us. I can't explain why just yet, so I have to wait until hopefully the 15th of July to talk about that. The black ones, though, are fantastic. He gave us a new idea for design on our sports stuff. So we've got, of course, the Stetson hat, and we've got, WRC Raider Sports. But what he's done now, and we did it for Calhoun, too, so we've got the actual Roane County Raider R logo on the top of the Stetson hat. And for Calhoun County, it's going to be the Calhoun C.
I tried to do that once, but it looked weird when I did it. Nate made it look right.
Well, that's because Nate's better at that than you. Swobie was asking what he was trying to do that himself, but he said it was awful.
It didn't look right.
It did not look right. I'll say it was awful. It was probably the worst thing I've ever seen. So Nate swooped in and said, yeah, I got you, bub. I got you. Let us know if you guys are coming down. Those of you who are tuning in, we do appreciate you tuning in. Take a look to the right of the screen, and you'll see the big concert flyer, Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles. I'm super stoked about this. I've been excited for every one of these tribute bands. They've been a blast. They've been so good. But the Beatles are my favorite band of all time, so I am really looking forward to this one. Although I guess it could be a double-edged sword. I'm so looking forward to it that I feel like they may let me down. But I think they're going to sing that song. Don't let me down. Very, very good song. There's somebody leaving the Hungry Moose. I'm not going to mention. Nate's, I'll take care of you as well. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to call the station. We're going to go live on the radio and continue to carnival bark this thing out. Hold on just a sec.